I'll start introducing myself. Swati Belagavi, welcome, welcome. Siddhi is from Indore, doing BA. Okay, ठीक है, very good. Hello, Jyoti from Bulandshahr, 5-year law student. Okay. So the game of toppers is India's first IS coaching academy that integrates memory science and mind management for IS preparation. Memory science, how you can remember things better. This exam is like an ocean. You have to remember so many things. How can you remember things better? How can you recall faster? Is memory science. Then mind management. How focused, how stress free you are. Very important to crack this exam. If you know everything and you panic, you lose out. I tell you, there are thousands and lakhs of IS aspirants who know a lot, but in the exam, they panic and they don't know how to handle their mind and they lose out on the whole attempt. So, Game of Toppers is India's first IS coaching academy that has actively integrated memory science and mind management in IS preparation. Very happy and proud to tell you that we are also registered with Startup India. And these are our, we have had 10 plus rank holders till now, and we have trained 5,000 plus aspirants. AIR 672, Disha Shubham AIR 560, Sai AIR 112. These are our some of our rank holders. Okay. Now telling you something about myself. Hi, my name is Vishal Diwan. And in my 12th class, I was the Delhi topper, All India rank third. Very fortunate to be. And then lucky to join Shriram College of Commerce in Delhi University. I did BCom honors. And then I did my MA in Good Governance from Sri Sri University. It is established by His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji in Odisha. And I was also the gold medalist there. Let me tell you something about my professional background. I gave UPSC in 2016, 17, 18. I cleared 2 prelims with 120 plus, wrote 2 mains. I was fortunate to be one amongst the top 100 scorers in the UPSC interview 2019. Recently, I have written a book called Indian Art and Culture for UPSC. My co-author is Indian Revenue Service Officer Garima Likhwani. She's my batchmate from SRCC. And I've published it with Pearson's. And I'm also an IS productivity coach, trained more than 5,000 plus students till now in the last 5 years. So that is something about me. Now let's begin with the structure and the syllabus of this exam. Okay. So there are 3 stages of this exam. You must be knowing this: prelims, mains, interview. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to quickly tell you guys how this exam is structured. Okay. Let's talk about prelims first. The first level, very uncertain. There is a uncertainty factor, because of the MCQs here. 2 papers. One is a qualifying paper, which is called CSAT. And weightage of marks, no weightage. You just need to qualify the cutoff. There is one day, 2 papers of 2 hours each. What is the emphasis in this exam? First is facts. You have to mug up a lot of facts. Second is elimination. What is elimination? There are 4 options: A, B, C, D. Yeah. And I know that A and B are not the correct answer. Now, using some logic, I need to find out which one is the correct answer and operating in a state of partial knowledge. आपको सब कुछ नहीं आता, but still using some logic, you eliminate options and you arrive at the right answer. Is a thing that you need. Conceptual depth and reasoning. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस यूपीएससी में आजकल रीजनिंग बेस्ड आते हैं और थोड़ी डीप रीजनिंग पूछ रहे हैं वो लोग, से सरफेस लेवल रीजनिंग नहीं पूछ रहे। आपको कॉन्सेप्ट का कॉज इफेक्ट, उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस सब पता होना चाहिए। कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। देन ब्रॉड अवेयरनेस, करंट अफेयर्स का एक ब्रॉड अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए। इस एग्जाम में एटलीस्ट 33% क्वेश्चंस करंट अफेयर्स से आते हैं और आप बुकलेट्स के थ्रू प्रिपेयर करते हो। एनसीईआरटी स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स, करंट अफेयर्स बुकलेट्स, टेस्ट सीरीज मिला के साल के एंड तक, मतलब आपके एग्जाम से पहले तक लगभग 30 बुकलेट्स हो जाते हैं जो आपको प्रिपेयर करने होते हैं। नेक्स्ट चलते हैं हम मेंस एग्जाम की ओर। मेंस एग्जाम में कितने पेपर्स हैं? 9। दो क्वालिफाइंग पेपर्स हैं, इंग्लिश और हिंदी। टोटल 1750 मार्क्स का एग्जाम है। 250 मार्क्स के 7 एग्जाम्स हैं। आंसर्स लिखने पड़ते हैं इसमें। 10 दिन तक ये एग्जाम चलता है। इसमें क्या क्या एग्जाम आपसे डिमांड करता है? पहला, एनालिटिकल एबिलिटी। एग्जाम को देखकर क्वेश्चन को देखकर उसको तोड़ पाना, आंसर का स्ट्रक्चर बना पाने की क्षमता को आई मीन टू से एनालिटिकल एबिलिटी। कॉम्प्रहेंशन पावर, आप कितनी जल्दी रीड कर पाते हो, कितनी जल्दी ग्रास्प कर पाते हो नॉलेज। मल्टी डायमेंशनल थिंकिंग, एक ही टॉपिक को मल्टीपल व्यू पॉइंट्स से देख पाना। लेट्स से वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट है, वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट को क्या आप सोशल, पॉलिटिकल, लीगल, इकोनॉमिक, अर्बन, इंटरनेशनल, साइकोलॉजिकल, डिफरेंट एंगल्स से देख पाते हो या नहीं? दिस इज multi-dimensional thinking. Then efficient written communication. Okay, you know a lot, but can you write things well? Can you organize and present your viewpoints in a structured format? Can you express yourself on a piece of paper? Very important. And then physical and mental endurance. फिजिकल एंड्योरेंस, क्योंकि बहुत लिखना पड़ता है इस एग्जाम में, या 3 घंटे तक आप कंटिन्यूअस लिखते हो और ऐसे 7 टाइम्स होता है। साथ ही साथ मेंटल एंड्योरेंस, बिकॉज नीडलेस टू से द एग्जाम creates a lot of stress, creates a lot of anxiety, right? Especially 6 to 7 months before the exam. And within the exam also, you have to brainstorm, you have to remember, you have to keep your hand running and think simultaneously. So it does take a lot out of you, right? Themes. How do you prepare this exam? You prepare this via themes. What do I mean by that? आपके सिलेबस के कीवर्ड्स आप प्रिपेयर करके जाते हो। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल, अच्छा पॉलिटी के मैंने 40 थीम्स प्रिपेयर कर लिए, इकोनॉमी के मैंने 40 थीम्स प्रिपेयर कर लिया। मेंस में यू ऑपरेट फ्रॉम दिस पर्सपेक्टिव, नॉट नेसेसरली बुकलेट्स। प्रीलिम्स में ओके यू प्रिपेयर बुक्स, मेंस में यू आर नॉट लाइक कि आई हैव टू प्रिपेयर लक्ष्मीकांत और आई हैव टू प्रिपेयर दिस एनसीईआरटी, डजंट वर्क लाइक दैट। मेंस में you have to prepare topics, short notes of every topic from syllabus and expected questions that may be asked following the trends of the current affairs. Yeah. And then interview, of course, it's just one single interview of 275 marks. Soft skills matter here. What are soft skills? How well you can speak. How is your personality? Can you express verbally in a positive and in a concise fashion? Yeah, you may be a great thinker, but when it comes to speaking, can you speak well? And overall, as a personality, how pleasant you are, how much insight you have in the developments around the world, what's your perspective on things, all of that. And you prepare via counter questions, as in you imagine what can be the conversation that can happen between you and the chair. Let's say in your DAF, it's written that the DAF, as in the detailed application form, that's a form that you fill before preparing for the interview. So, in your detailed application form, you have written that your hobbies and interests are yoga, and the chair asks you to define yoga, and you say yoga is a physical and mental exercise that nourishes your body and mind and rejuvenates you. So now what can be the possible counter question on this? Maybe the board says, okay, is it just a physical exercise and mental, or is it also a spiritual exercise? Yeah, now you have to answer it back. So you have to imagine what can be the flow of the conversation. Yeah. Okay, great. So that is about the stages of the UPSC exam. Also, there are 23 services under this exam. This you Google and check. Generally, people think it's just IS, IPS or IFS. No, there are 20 different services that you can land into. Okay, but you should know all of that. But this is information, but you should know. You Google it after this session and read it about it. Okay. Then the prelims syllabus. Let's have a look at the prelims syllabus. As I said, there are two papers, GS paper 1 and CSAT. GS paper 1 has 7 parts: polity, economy, history, geography, environment, science and tech, current affairs. CSAT has 3 parts: comprehension is English, logical reasoning, LR, and maths and data interpretation. This is basically quantitative aptitude. It's popularly called quant. English, maths, LR. Three things constitute your CSAT. This is a qualifying paper. Let's look at the mains syllabus. In mains, there are 7 papers of 250 marks each. Paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each of 250 marks. Paper 1 has society, history, geography. Here, history would include ancient, modern, medieval, world, post independent, and art and culture. All of that. Paper 2 has polity, governance, and international relations. And paper 3 has economy, environment, science and tech, internal security, disaster management. Next paper has ethics, a full 250 marks paper dedicated to ethics. UPSC is hoping to create ethical officers by that. They have been partially successful in it. And paper 5 is essay. You get 2 essays of 125 marks each. Yeah. Then later you have optional subjects, paper 6 and paper 7. Both are of 250 marks. It's very important to select a right strategic optional subject. Yeah. I'll take questions if you have at the end, after like 25, 30 minutes. I'll take if you have any doubts regarding this. There are two qualifying papers, English and Hindi. There's Indian language paper, which generally people take Hindi, but you can take anything which is your mother tongue. Okay. All right. Let's talk about selection ratios. On an average, 10 lakh people fill the form, 5 lakh 50,000 appear in the prelims exam, around 14,000 people clear the prelims exam, to around 2,900 people, 2,000 to 2,900 people clear the mains and give the interview. Almost 1,000 people get a job. And out of that, the top 300 get their desired service, because everyone desires to get either an IS or an IPS or an IFS or an IRS. This ends like mostly in the top 300 to 500 if you include IRS also. Yeah. So out of the ocean of aspirants, You have to trickle down to here. Yeah. This is just a brutal reality check. This is not to discourage anyone. Yeah. Anyways, you just need one seat, right? You don't need 1,000 seats. You just need one seat, right? But it's my duty as an IS coach to tell you the reality. I think this is probably one slide most people fear to even show to students, but I feel it's my responsibility to give you guys reality checks of this exam. Let's talk about the timeline. In May or June, there is prelims. June end, the prelims result comes out. Mains is in August or September. Mains result comes out in November or December. Then January to March, 3 months interview continues. And in April or May, the interview result comes out. So you see, it's a full 1 year festival. Exams are a festival. I love this line by the Prime Minister. He says you should look at the line, you should look at exams like a celebration. And I tell you, if you have the right strategy, if you have the right guidance, this whole journey can turn from struggle to a celebration. But it depends on two things: A, your attitude, and B, the mentorship that you get. These two things, if mixed together, can definitely convert this journey from struggle to a celebration. Okay, now talking about cutoffs. Cutoffs have been coming down from 2015 to 2024. Lastly, went a little bit up. Why? Because the difficulty level has been going up. So the more difficult paper becomes, the lesser everyone's able to score, right? So the cutoff comes down. I hope you get this point. The more difficult paper is for all the 5 lakh people, the lesser everyone is able to score. So naturally, the cutoff comes down. Correct. Okay. And mains cutoff hovers around, hovers around 730 out of 1750. You can see the, you know, 676, 751, 741 stays around this. This total is out of 1750, which includes all the 7 papers. Yeah. Okay. Uh, just a sec. Okay. All clear till here. Can I have a thumbs up? Everyone's listening. Everyone's here. All the toppers. I can see only one topper, Prakriti. Okay. Kunal, Satakshi, all the Burkha people sitting behind black covers need to at least keep giving thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Lot of Swatis. We have two Swati. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. Thank you. Now let's move on to the next section. Till now, I have given you a structural clarity of what all we have discussed till now. I have given you structural clarity of the syllabus, the selection ratios, the timeline, the exam structure, the prelims cutoff. If you guys need, we can discuss about optional subjects at the end. Yeah, services, I told you, you need to Google this. So this is about the structural clarity of this exam. Okay. Now let's move on to 9 fatal mistakes that IS aspirants do. Let me tell you. 9 fatal mistakes that IS aspirants do. Mistake number 1. They start making random notes without structure or guidance. Yeah, they just start reading NCRTs. So you start reading NCRTs, you start reading newspapers, and you start wondering, how should I make notes? Yeah, you have no idea about the demand of the exam. You haven't yet analyzed the previous year questions. You don't know how long the notes should be. You don't know what should be included, what should not be included. But you start making notes. Yeah. So this is the first thing. random notes. This becomes then very bulky. Then later you have notes stocked up. और आपको समझ नहीं आता कि इसको फिर रिवाइज कैसे करना है, बाद में नोट्स को हैंडल कैसे करना है. Notes, rather than becoming an asset, they become a liability on you. Like I was saying, mistake number two, not looking at previous year questions before starting their journey. Imagine, I tell you, it's beyond my mind. And I did that mistake too, like millions of aspirants. यूपीएससी की तैयारी शुरू करनी है, क्या करना है? एनसीईआरटीज करना है. भाई आप एक एग्जाम की तैयारी उसके प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस देखे बिना आप कैसे शुरू कर सकते हो? इट इज एब्सोल्यूट स्टूपिडिटी, आई टेल यू. And millions of students are doing it. They feel, oh, first let's clear up our basics, then we will look at the level of the exam. It's fear, I tell you. It's uncomfortable to look at PYQs. That's why you don't want to look at PYQs. You would feel, oh, it's too difficult. You have signed up for this game now. Over relying on self study and not taking proper classes and mentorship. Okay, I have been interacting with thousands of ICE aspirants in the past few years. And you know what's happening these days? That students are starting early. So, पहले क्या होता था? Like before, after, let's do this. Before I would say, okay, before COVID, let's say. And this is after COVID. Previously, people used to start after their college or max in their third year. Now, people are starting in first year. Some people are even starting in their 12th standard. Why this is happening? Because there is an explosion of guidance on internet. There is explosion of guidance on YouTube. Okay. So you feel people start, watching these videos and they start reading something right from their first year. Then they study for 6 to 12 months. They don't get confidence. They do self study. You do self study for 6 to 12 months, then you don't get confidence. Then because why? Because it's like an ocean. You I tell you, getting into this journey without basic coaching or guidance is like jumping into an ocean. What you should have done was actually you get on a ship with a captain who knows where to go, with a captain who knows how to sail. But you, because you thought there is a lot of YouTube videos available, so you thought, yeah, Khushi, I'll just take that. Yeah. So, but then you thought, oh, I know now. So you saw 10 YouTube videos. Now you feel, I know about this exam. I can study. And you dive into it. And then you drown. This is, I tell you, it's spoiling people's career. It's spoiling their self-confidence. Mistake number four, not doing enough research and analysis before selecting the optional paper. This is a 500 marks. You need to look at the syllabus and you need to look at the toppers marks. You need to look at PYQs. You need to do proper research and then select it. Otherwise, you study, then you change. It's like wasting months of effort. Giving too much time to GS1, ancient, medieval, modern history, world history. People are obsessed with history. So giving over importance and history ka ROI, like let's say if I have to rank by return on investment subjects, return on investment, first is polity. First subject, if I have to rank subjects by return on investment, first is polity, then is economy, then is geography, then is IR, then comes modern history. And I mean medieval and art and culture तो इससे भी मतलब art and culture would still be up, but medieval and ancient is तो even below that, you know. And you skip these subjects and you want to start with this. What kind of strategic preparation is that? Yeah. Okay. Next, studying alone, not having good focused eyes, friends. I can't overemphasize on this how important a good community is in this preparation. You need that support. You need friends to discuss current affairs with. You need friends to discuss your static subjects, just to discuss even doubts and everything, you know. Else it's all isolation. Yeah, guys, just give me a minute. Yeah. Then, not investing in mind management, focus, stress elimination, getting a calm mind, removing distractions. Like I told you, people study for 2, 3 years. In the exam, they panic and you miss on questions you already knew. आपने 3, 4 साल तैयारी की, आपको आता था, वहां पे पैनिक में आपने गलत कर दिया. Then, mistake number 8, referring to 10 sources for one subject. क्योंकि इतना सारा है ना अब यूट्यूब पे, टेलीग्राम पे, तो आपको जैसे ही कोई नया दोस्त आके बताता है यार ये नोट्स रेफर करो, आपको लगता है वो बेटर है. फिर आपने कहीं और नोटिफिकेशन देखा, कुछ हुआ, ये नोट्स बेटर है. आप एक फुटबॉल की तरह इधर उधर इधर उधर. तो rather than focusing on 1 or 2 sources and reading them 10 times, you will take 10 sources and read them once. And at the end of all that, you haven't mastered even one source. Mistake number 9, procrastinating, taking the exam lightly because it's 1 to 2 years, even 3 years away. So, this is the biggest fatal mistake that students do. it takes it takes at least 2 years to prepare, 2 to 3 years basically, for to do justice basically to this exam. And you feel it's far away. You're like, okay, ठीक है यार, बाद में शुरू करेंगे. ठीक है ना यार, चल रहा है ना यार, अगले साल शुरू करेंगे ऐसे. Laid back. Yeah. Okay, so let me know on the Zoom chat what all fatal mistakes you feel that you have been doing in this preparation. If you have started preparation since 3, 4 months, I know there will be some people here. Yeah. Khushi, I have read your message. You don't worry. Now is the right time to start. You start with us. We'll guide you well. We'll guide you well. Don't worry. No need to take stress ऐसे एकदम से. Okay. Lack of guidance, overwhelmed with all the resources. Okay. Think about it. think about it, it's reflect upon it, and let me know on the Zoom chat with what all mistakes have you been committing. Isolation, mind management, not looking at PYQs, making random notes, no clarity on optional subject strategy. Yeah. So sources, lack of guidance, thinking of starting alone, isn't it? Yeah. PYQ analysis, Chandana. Thank you. Okay. Great. ठीक है. So now I'm going to share with you guys. We don't have proper notes. We don't have proper notes, and I can't know how to. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Correct. ठीक है. So now I'm going to share with you guys 10 problems that beginners face and how we solve them. Sorry for my throat. Okay, 10 problems beginner face. Beginners. First is NCRT. So, what is the problem with NCRT? I tell you. First is that there are 20 plus NCRTs and their return on investment is medium. As in, you will read 100 pages and the worthy material is actually just 5 to 10 pages. So you read a lot, but you get a little bit like that. Yeah. So my point is that they are not comprehensive, but they are bulky because they are many. Right? Why do I say they are not comprehensive? Let's say you read polity NCRTs. You have read polity NCRTs, two NCRTs. Now, is your foundation done? No. You will have to read Lakshmikant. Then your foundation will be made actually. Let's say you read economy NCRT. Is your foundation done? No. You will have to read Ramesh Singh or Shankar Ganesh or some other basic book. Then your foundation will be made. What else? Let's say you read art and culture NCRT. Is your foundation done? No. You will have to read Garima Likhwani and Vishal Diwan. I'm just kidding. You can read any book, but definitely this is a very concise source. Then your foundation will be done. Yeah. So see now, only guys, to be fair, only geography NCRTs, if you read, your foundation is done. Except for that. Even with geography, what's the problem? Just by reading NCRTs, you have a lot of doubts. You do, and then also you need some classes so that you can understand all those complex topics, oceanography and or geomorphology, and you know the three main things in the physical geography. Physical geography, basically, you need guidance again. So या सो दिस इज एक होता है ना, एक ट्रेंड बन जाता है मार्केट में कि भाई ये आपको करना ही है. या सो you read any topper's strategy, they will tell you this. that you will have to do some standard book, then only your foundation will be ready. These are extra reading materials, they are additional materials. Why are NCRT is important? It is because UPSC has a pattern. Yeah, I also didn't used to understand geography, don't worry. It takes time. Yeah. Because UPSC has a pattern to pick some question from here or there from NCRT. So they are important. I am not denying their importance. I am not saying don't read them. I am saying that you will anyways need more coaching and sources and standard books to complete subjects and to actually feel confident about subjects. So how we do is that we cover and integrate NCRTs within our foundation classes. You don't need to read and make notes out of 20 plus NCRTs with medium return on investment. What you can do is after you attend our classes, you can go through them once, but you will not need to make notes out of them. And after attending classes, when you will read them, oh, you will feel, oh, अच्छा ये तो cover हो गया, अरे ये भी cover हो गया, अरे ये भी cover हो गया, oh, ठीक है यार, चलो, it was just like a light revision. That's it. So the first thing, NCRT. Then second is previous year questions. We have included 1,000 plus previous year questions. Previous year questions we cover in every class. In every class, we solve previous year questions. Because without them, you don't know, are you ready for this exam or not? So we have included like 1,000 plus PYQs of last 10 years. Then next comes tests, regular tests. So 100 plus weekly tests, 5,000 plus questions covered. And then answer writing. Very अभी आपको धीरे धीरे after 3-4 months when you will look at how mains exam is. Mains exam is all about writing answers, right? And in the beginning आंसर्स लिखना बहुत चैलेंजिंग होता है शुरुआत में. आपको समझ ही नहीं आता यार लिखें क्या. या उसके लिए वी हैव इंक्लूडेड 20 dedicated classes to answer writing. Then essay and CSAT also we have included. What is the problem with CSAT? Even though CSAT is qualifying, but it takes time to grab it. बहुत सारे बच्चों का मेन पेपर क्लियर हो जाता है और सीसैट क्लियर नहीं होता. तो इट इज अ वेरी पेनफुल एक्सपीरियंस एक्चुअली बिकॉज दिस इज जस्ट अ क्वालिफाइंग पेपर. इट्स इंग्लिश मैथ्स लॉजिकल रीजनिंग बट स्टिल क्योंकि बच्चे इस पे बहुत बार ध्यान नहीं देते, उनको लगता है क्वालिफाइंग है एंड में देख लेंगे, एंड देन द स्टोरी बिकम्स वेरी सैड. देन मेंटरशिप. You need a lot of doubt clearing and mentorship support, so our approach is not just that we teach you the subject and it's done, but strategic guidance, how to make a routine, अपना दिन कैसे schedule करना है, अपना प्रायोरिटी क्या रखनी है सेल्फ स्टडी में, कैसे नोट्स बनाने हैं, कैसे चीजों को रिवाइज करना है. उसके लिए हमारा हर वीक एक मेंटरशिप और डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशन रहता है, ताकि आपके मन में कोई भी डाउट ऐसा ना रह जाए जिससे आपकी जर्नी पीछे हो जाए. डाउट्स आर रोड ब्लॉक्स इन सक्सेस. जब आपके डाउट्स रेगुलरली क्लियर होते हैं, आपको क्लैरिटी होती है. तो हर वीक हमारा एक डाउट क्लियरिंग और मेंटरशिप सेशन होता है जिसमें यू कैन आस्क एनीथिंग. व्हेन आई से एनीथिंग आई मीन academic doubts, strategic doubts, questions about life, anything. आइसोलेशन. हमारा हर हफ्ते एक जीओटी कम्युनिटी कैचअप होता है. उसमें हम क्या करते हैं? नो सीरियस स्टफ. वी जस्ट मीट, वी ऑल आईएएस एस्पिरेंट्स मीट and we have fun. That's it. No work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? So this is our fun session. and community bonding session where you make like-minded friends. यहाँ पे एस्पिरेंट्स आके शेयर करते हैं उनकी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है, इट्स लॉट ऑफ फन. देन करंट अफेयर्स, वी हैव अ वीकली करंट अफेयर डिस्कशन ऑल्सो, जिसमें पूरे हफ्ते में क्या क्या हुआ हम डिस्कस करते हैं. ये भी, इसमें भी स्टूडेंट्स पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, तो इट बिकम्स वेरी एंगेजिंग. It's not a class as such. It's more of a discussion where everyone puts their viewpoint ahead, and it doesn't feel boring at all. Yeah, it's not another class that we just you're hearing, not like that. And then revision. So we are going to give smart notes for the entire syllabus. What do I mean by smart notes? I mean those notes which you will see and you will understand and you will remember. Yeah, for this, I highly recommend that you watch our demo class. We assure 100% memory guarantee for our subjects. So what we are saying, like if you join some other institute, you will understand the subject. Here also you will understand the subject. But will they make you remember the subject? We will make you remember the subject. Will they help you brainstorm regularly? We will help you brainstorm regularly. Will they take care of your mental health? We will take care of your mental health. These are basically some things that Startup India recognized us for. How we are different from other institutes is that we help students remember things. This magic you will see in the demo class. I don't want to say things in the air. You read reviews about us on Google, and also you see the demo class, so you will figure out how we make you remember the things. Yeah. Then brainstorming. We help students in every class. There is a 10-minute brainstorming session. We give you short questions and you brainstorm. If you guys have time at the end of this session, I can give you a trailer of that. Then mental health. This is something absolutely no one's doing. So we take care of the mental health of students by regular meditation sessions, regular bhajan clubbing, regular knowledge sessions. So where you feel empowered and you feel that okay, your life is getting sorted. Yeah. So these are the 10 main problems that aspirants face, and this is how we intend to solve them. We have our GOT's Win IS Foundation batch for 2027 8 29 30. आपका कुछ भी टारगेटेड अटेम्प्ट है, आप इसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. Prelims, mains, interview, GS and CSAT all integrated. 300 plus classes, 1100 plus hours of live come recorded classes will be there. Of course, it's a whole year long session, so this much teaching will be there. It's starting on 22nd February. Daily classes are there from 6 to 8 p.m. 20 plus e-booklets totaling 3000 pages will be provided, and 10 hours a week to IS preparation you need to give. Just 10 hours. If you can give 10 hours a week, that means what? 2 hours into 5 days. Bare minimum, you will feel safe and confident about your career. This much I can guarantee you. And what is the fee structure? So we have this Republic Day offer going. So if you are aiming for 2027 and you need classes for 1.5 years, then the market price is 49,000. The offer price that we have right now is 29,000 only. If you need it for 2.5 years, if you're planning for 2028, the market price right now is 59,000. The offer price is 34,000. And if you're planning for 2029, it's 3.5 years long journey. The market price is 69. Right now, the fees is only 39,000. So now this will include everything that I have told you earlier. It will include tests, answer writing, NCRTs will be included, PYQs will be included. Yeah. Then essay, CSAT, mentorship sessions, community sessions, current affairs sessions, and smart notes. Yeah. All of this will be there, will be included into this. So, very, very integrated program, like a one stop solution for your journey. Yeah. And we have last 7 seats to go right now. In one batch, we will take 40 students, and only 7 seats are remaining for this batch. To block your seat, you just need to pay a token amount of 5,000, and the rest of the fees you can complete by 15th February. This offer is valid on this 5,000 rupee offer is valid only for 2 days. Basically, this offer is valid only for 2 days. Whatever you want to opt for, you can just pay 5,000 first and block your seat. After 2 days, we will have the market prices getting back to 49, 59, and 69 respectively. And by the way, if you look at the price of a online coaching for IS year long, it is anywhere between 1 lakh to 1 lakh 50,000, or it is somewhere around 10,000, which is a low quality classes. You can also take PW only IS or stuff like that. They are offering it in like 10,000 or something with very, very low quality classes. I have had so many students coming to me asking for personal mentorship because they have joined, these mass classes, and they haven't have उनको नहीं आ रहा समझ, उनका फाउंडेशन नहीं बना है. Now they are coming for personal mentorship. So don't do that. Don't do that. I tell you, you going with this option, I'm still fine with you going with this option. Okay. But I tell you, this is the best deal that you will get. Very, very affordable and very complete with other with scientific hacks and mental health and community and NCRTs and all of those stuff included. Yeah. Okay. Now the floor is open for questions. And also, Acha, I'll open the floor. Just give me 2 minutes. I want to just share with you guys this one thing that see your serious preparation will need 24 to 36 months. Trust me. Why? When I say, see, CSAT, optional, mains, prelims, static, current affairs, tests, and model answers. You need to prepare model answers and previous year questions practice. I'm really telling you, you need at least 2 to 3 years, 24 to 36 months, if you want to clear this exam in the first attempt. This is no joke, I'm telling you. This is no joke. And 2027 is just 16 months away. 2028 is just 28 months away. 2029 is just 40 months away. So you do the maths when you need to start. You need to start right now. I'm telling you, right now. Later, what happens, I tell you, later there is a lot of pressure. Later, there's a lot of pressure. Guys, I'll just take questions. A lot of questions coming in DM. Just give me 2 minutes. Later, I tell you guys, there's a lot of pressure that builds up later in career because all your friends are settled in like corporate jobs. They are doing side hustles. They are building startups, taking jobs and promotions. People are developing properties, getting married later, at like 24, 25, rather than, or even later, let's say 29, 30, and all that age, it then you start feeling, oh, my career is not settled, and So wherever you are right now, if you know, whatever age you are right now, trust me, you just start ASAP for this exam. That will be my advice to you. Otherwise, later, it's just first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. It gets depressing. फिर बच्चों को यही मोटिवेट ही करना पड़ता है सारा टाइम, अरे हो जाएगा, चलो उठो करो, क्योंकि वो यूथ एनर्जी सारा जा ही चुका होता है बाद में फिर. एंड आई टेल यू, डोंट गेट इनटू दिस इल्यूजन कि यार आई विल गेट सीरियस नेक्स्ट ईयर. It's next year is just more distractions, more syllabus, more comparison, more self-doubt. Your seriousness never comes automatically. You will have to train your seriousness. You will have to evoke that seriousness ki bhai, it's my career. I am responsible for my career. And my college degree will not make my career. The sad reality, your college degree just makes you eligible to appear for the exam. If you want to take college placements, don't prepare for UPSC, prepare for college placements. If you want to prepare for UPSC, just focus on it. Otherwise, you will feel, okay, I've got this degree. Now, what do I do with this degree? What can I do with this degree? Nothing. It's just a feel good. Okay. So, if you are laid back, I tell you, it's a silent career killer. Silent career killer. Then, after you feel, oh, I thought I had time, but I started very late. Later, this is what dropouts say. Oh, I thought I had time. पहले लग रहा था यार है समय, लेकिन पहले बहुत टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया. आई टेल यू, यूपीएससी punishes late seriousness, not low intelligence. If you're not that intelligent, you feel, doesn't matter, you work hard. But if you are not that serious, you need to wake up. I tell you, you need to shake your head and wake up. Okay. Okay, now the floor is open for questions. I will be addressing all of the questions one by one. Just a second. Giving your first attempt in 2026, how can you guide me? Swati, we have a mentorship program, a test series come uh, personal mentorship program. You take a demo of that program. We give you a mentor who guides you twice a week, long Zoom sessions you take. It will be highly beneficial for you. Whether it's accountability, whether it's solving tests, whether it's making a strategy, reviewing that strategy, making sure PYQs are covered, everything, you need that sort of a hand holding that's available. You don't worry on that front. PR public administration option is available, sir. Channa, it's just a GS pro. It's a GS program. Now, Chandana, when's your option? When is your attempt? Tell me, then I'll be able to guide you better. So let me just see. 2028. Okay. So, Chandana, then your journey looks like this year you do your foundation. Next year, you do your optional plus mains. Then you go for prelims in 28. Go step by step. Don't go सब कुछ एक साथ. ओके, वरना आप पागल हो जाओगे कॉलेज के साथ. पहले आप जीएस पक्का कर लो, एक एक करके चलो आप, क्योंकि बैलेंस करना चाह रहे हो ना आप. प्रेपरेशन, फुल टाइम एस्पिरेंट हो तो आप दोनों चीजें शुरू कर लो, लेकिन अगर आप कॉलेज के साथ बैलेंस कर रहे हो तो आप एक चीज लेके चलो पहले. जस्ट अ सेकंड गाइस, आई हैड अ क्वेश्चन इन डीएम. Sir, can we get the complete syllabus and also the structures? Yeah. Prakriti, that will be given. Don't worry. Okay, Himanshi. We do is written. I'm having 4 years for eligibility and have started with guidance, but with confusion for my degree and also optional subject. Okay, Himanshi, you connect one to one with me for any such, guys. So this was a group counseling session. Everyone is welcome to connect with us one to one for a personal counseling session. Okay, where आप कौन सा कोर्स कर रहे हो, आपके क्या करियर ऑप्शंस हैं पॉसिबल,
अभी रिसेंटली मेरी एक लड़की से बात हुई, श्रिया से, जो केरला से है। तो वो, उसको बड़ा क्लियर है कि मुझे पुलिस में जाना है। वो कर रही है मास्टर्स इन, वो कर रही है बैचलर्स इन पॉलिटिकल साइंस। अब वो कंफ्यूज्ड है कि मैं +1 वाला ऑप्शन लूं या ना लूं बैचलर्स के बाद। हमने एटलीस्ट 45 मिनट्स बात करी, और हमने पूरा फिगर आउट किया कि यार क्या प्रोज एंड कॉन्स हैं वो +1 वाला ऑप्शन लेने के, छोड़ने के, क्या क्या पॉसिबल करियर ऑप्शंस हैं। ये सब डिस्कस करने के लिए आप 1 to 1 मुझसे कनेक्ट करना, ठीक है? क्योंकि मैं ऐसे एक जनरल आंसर नहीं दे सकता जो सबके लिए ठीक हो। Sir, will be giving my first attempt at 2028. My maths is very weak, so will it help me boost it? Absolutely. जैसे मैंने बोला कि सी सैट में हमारे 40 लेक्चर्स हैं, तो उसमें हमारे मैथ्स पे ही होंगे। उसमें से अराउंड 26 लेक्चर्स तो क्वांट और एलआर पे ही होंगे। बहुत है यार, आप उतना कर लेना और प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट कर लेना, आपका हो जाएगा। हो जाएगा, डोंट वरी। सी सैट इज टेकन केयर ऑफ इन दिस होल मॉड्यूल, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। I understand history, polity, sir, but sir, I don't know how can I make notes. Hmm. So you don't need to make notes right now. You first take a proper foundation coaching, and we will give you smart notes. When we will give you smart notes, then you will understand how to make notes. Yeah. Then you will not be needing to make notes for many topics actually. स्मार्ट नोट्स मिलने के बाद कई सारे टॉपिक्स के लिए आपको नोट्स बनाने भी नहीं पड़ेंगे। तो आप देखो, आप सब मेहनत करना चाहते हो, पर मेहनत सही दिशा में होनी चाहिए। अगर आपकी मेहनत सही दिशा में नहीं है, तो आप वही राउंड 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 घूमते रहोगे। ये जंगल की तरह आप खो जाओगे उसमें से फिर। राइट? आपको एक पॉइंट ए से पॉइंट बी पे जाना है, तो आपको एक डायरेक्शन चाहिए ना, एक लाइन चाहिए, एक ट्रैक चाहिए। नहीं तो आप पॉइंट ए के आसपास ही ऐसे ऐसे घूमते रहोगे, आप पॉइंट बी पे जाओगे कैसे? सर, वे विल आई गेट योर डेमो लेक्चर्स? चंदा, वी विल प्रोवाइड यू, वी विल शेयर द लिंक इन द ग्रुप पर्सनली ऑल्सो। Okay, what else, guys? Okay, just give me a minute, I'll give everyone unmute option also.
Sir, you yourself is mute.
Yeah. Life, makes little situations comedy. So, uh, where were we? EMI options are available. We have InstaMojo MOU with us. So, they provide EMIs to our students, don't worry. And this whole journey, guys, just imagine, like after 6 months, 1 year, you are able to master these subjects. You're able to master your syllabus. Like, if anyone's asking you about polity, even in your sleep, you can wake up and say the right answer. That sort of a confidence you will start getting. So, our entire aim, the entire pursuit is कि आपका जो ये जर्नी है ना, वो फन हो, प्रोडक्टिव हो, स्ट्रैटेजिक हो, फ्रूटफुल हो, स्मूथ हो, स्ट्रगल ना हो जर्नी, स्ट्रगल नहीं होनी चाहिए जर्नी, स्मूथ होनी चाहिए, प्रोडक्टिव होनी चाहिए, एफिशिएंट होनी चाहिए। ऐसे हमको पढ़ाई करनी है, तभी हम तभी हम उखाड़ सकते हैं ये पेपर। गधों की तरह ब्लाइंड हार्ड वर्क से नहीं ये आप एग्जाम उखाड़ सकते। यस चंदना, वी विल बी शेयरिंग द डिटेल्ड ब्रोशर, डोंट वरी। Yeah, it's very important to. Oh, I also had to share with you guys the 5 secrets of toppers' confidence. Sir, how can a mentor help me? Yeah. सर वी जस्ट ओनली वांट कि रिग्रेट नहीं होना चाहिए, बिकॉज आजकल से वही हो जाता है, एज अ बिगनर थोड़ा फियर होता ही है सर। रिग्रेट तब होता है जब आप अपना 100% नहीं दे पाते हो, और आप अपना 100% कब नहीं दे पाते हो, जब आपके पास राइट मेंटरशिप नहीं होती, राइट गाइडेंस नहीं होती, आपको समझ ही नहीं आता क्या करना है। आपके पास टाइम है, आपके पास विलिंगनेस है, आप करना भी चाहते हो, लेकिन कर ही नहीं पाते क्योंकि आपको पता ही नहीं कि क्या करना है। राइट? तो फिर इसके लिए क्या जरूरी है कि आपके पास राइट मेंटरशिप हो। एंड लेट मी शेयर विद यू गाइस,
this 5 secrets of toppers' confidence. These are secrets of confidence in UPSC exam. First is a strong foundation. इसके बिना you can't build the building. Second is right mentorship and strategy. As I said, कि otherwise you're just going round and round. Then good self-control. If you are too addicted to Netflix, if you are too lazy, all of that, uh, if you are in a very distracting relationship, नहीं हो पाता. Then good mental health and high energy. Because you need to go on for, as I said, 2 to 3 years minimum, right? Need that high energy. And then PYQ based answer writing and MCQ practice. After making a strong foundation, making the right strategy and guidance, it's very important to get to PYQ based answer writing practice and MCQ practice. You do this much, do this much, it'll happen. It'll happen for you. ठीक है. Sir, it's great to know that you're also part of your family. I'm to follow of Gurudev since 5 years. Chandana, I'm happy to share I'm an Art of Living faculty since 4 years now. I became an Art of Living teacher in 2022, March. I teach the Sudarshan Kriya. I take the happiness program. You know how powerful it is. Yeah. Yes. No. No, no, no. I mean, Gurdev's vision really inspires us. Like Gurdev says, no, your journey should be a celebration. So that's our vision, to make IS aspirants' journey a celebration. Like life should be a party, like that, right? Guru bina gati nahi, it is said in India. No, without a guru, there is no speed, there is no direction, right? So it's true in every sphere. You need a good teacher in every sphere of life, whether it's school, whether it's extracurriculars or arts, isn't it? Great. Great. Guys, any other question? Okay. So, guys, it's a wrap. We'll be connecting with all of you guys one to one for a personal counseling session. That can happen on a Zoom call or it can happen on a phone call also. And we will be sharing with you guys the link of the demo class and the brochure and everything. I'm repeating, we have 7 seats to go for our foundation batch starting 22nd February, and all the offer prices that are slashed by 20 to 30,000 is valid only for 2 days. So you go through everything, the demo class and all, and make up your mind fast and schedule a counseling session with us ASAP. Okay. Thank you for being a fantastic audience. We look forward to making your IS journey productive and strategic and awesome. And I will be looking forward to see all of you joining us, and lots of love and blessings. See you guys. Take care. Good night. Bye bye. सैमसंग आपका नाम क्या है? Don't know your name. Anyways. Jyoti. Okay, done, done, done. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.